Creation of the world. Greek mythology. In the beginning, there was only chaos, an endless void, teeming with potential. From this primordial darkness emerged the first deity, Gaia, the earth herself, who stretched across the void, nurturing life in her embrace. Beneath her, the dark abyss of Tartarus formed, a place of dread and despair, while chaos also birthed love, the force that would bind and animate the cosmos. As chaos unfolded, so too did darkness and night, giving rise to light and day, creating a rhythm that would govern existence. From Gaia's depths, Uranus, the sky, emerged, a vast expanse that enveloped the earth, and together they bore the Titans, powerful beings who would shape the world. Oceanus, encircling the earth, and Tethys, who birthed the rivers and oceanids, brought forth the waters. Hyperion and Theia illuminated the world with their children, the sun, moon, and dawn, while Astraeus and Eos scattered stars and winds across the heavens. Yet, not all was harmonious. The Cyclopes and Hecatoncheires, born of Gaia, were imprisoned by Uranus, who feared their might. Their mother, burdened by their confinement, called upon her Titan children to rise against their father, but they hesitated. Only Cronus, the youngest Titan, dared to defy Uranus, using cunning and treachery to seize the throne. But victory came with a price, as Night, in retaliation, birthed a host of dark entities: death, discord, deception, and more, unleashing chaos upon the world. Cronus, now ruler, found himself surrounded by the very forces he had unleashed, a kingdom rife with conflict and strife, a legacy of turmoil born from his ascent to power. Thus, the cycle of creation and destruction continued, echoing through the ages as the world turned under the weight of its own divine contradictions. The birth of Zeus Cronus was not certain that his power would remain in his hands forever. He feared that his own children might one day rise against him, just as he had overthrown his father, Uranus. Dreading their potential rebellion, Cronus resolved to prevent it. He commanded his wife Rhea to bring him each newborn child, and mercilessly he swallowed them, one by one. Rhea was horrified by the fate of her children. Cronus had already devoured 5 of them: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. Meanwhile, Zeus was growing up on the island of Crete. The nymphs Adrasteia and Ida nurtured the young god, feeding him with the milk of the divine goat Amalthea. Bees carried honey to little Zeus from the slopes of the great Mount Dicte. At the entrance of the cave, the young Curetes clashed their swords against their shields every time Zeus cried, drowning out his wails, so that Cronus would not hear, and Zeus would not share the fate of his siblings. Zeus grew into a mighty and magnificent god. He rose against his father and forced him to bring back into the light the children he had swallowed. One by one, Cronus regurgitated the divine beings, radiant and powerful. Thus began the great war between the Olympian gods and the Titans for dominion over the world, a terrible and relentless battle. The struggle was fierce and unyielding. The children of Cronus established themselves on the lofty Mount Olympus. Some Titans took their side, with the first among them being Oceanus and his daughter Styx, who brought with her children zeal, might, and victory. The war was perilous for the Olympian gods, for their adversaries, the Titans, were mighty and formidable, but Zeus gained the aid of the Cyclopes, who forged for him thunder and lightning, which he hurled at the Titans. For 10 long years the battle raged, yet neither side could claim victory. At last, Zeus decided to release the 100-handed giants, the Hecatoncheires, from the depths of the earth. He summoned them to his aid. Enormous and terrifying as mountains, they emerged from the earth and stormed into battle. They tore entire cliffs from the mountains and hurled them at the Titans. Hundreds of boulders rained down upon the advancing Titans as they neared Olympus. The earth groaned. The air filled with thunderous crashes, and everything trembled. Even the depths of Tartarus quaked from the fury of the battle. Zeus hurled one blazing lightning bolt after another, accompanied by deafening thunderclaps. Fire engulfed the entire land. The seas boiled, and thick smoke and stench veiled everything in a dense shroud. At last, the mighty Titans faltered. Their strength was broken, and they were defeated. The Olympians shackled them and cast them down into the dark abyss of Tartarus, into eternal darkness. At the unbreakable bronze gates of Tartarus, the 100-handed Hecatoncheires stood as guards, ensuring that the powerful Titans would never escape again. The reign of the Titans was over,